KHOU 11 News at 5:30 starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ron Trevino. Welcome to our webcast. Harris County prosecutors say a suspected drunk driver may soon be facing multiple felony charges after an overnight crash that killed a 5-year-old. Authorities say the suspect tried to get away but was held by several people. The accident happened on the Southwest Freeway Service Road at Fountain View. Matt Doherty has the very latest.
The images of the wreck are hard to watch. The suspect was behind the wheel of the BMW to the left. The father and his preschool-aged child were inside the upside-down Nissan on the right. The youngest of the three of them is dead. Police say they believe the 25-year-old suspect ran a red light at the intersection of Fountain View and the Southwest Freeway Service Road at about 3:30 this morning. While the father and his 5-year-old child lay inside their overturned car, police say the driver tried to run.
There was a group of citizens that stopped to assist and detain the driver as he was trying to flee the scene. They were able to stop him.
Harris County prosecutors say the man was clearly intoxicated when police got there. They say he was taken to the hospital and is not cooperating.
He's not letting us know what club he was at, if it was at a house. We don't know specifically from him.
Officials haven't identified the dad or his child, and they haven't named the suspect, who they say may soon face intoxication, manslaughter, assault, and failure to render aid charges. For several years, Harris County has had one of the highest DWI crash death rates in the country. The DA's office says the number of DWI crashes in 2021 is rising.
We are seeing an uptick in the number of DWIs and crashes this year alone.
From Houston, I'm Matt Doherty, KHOU 11 News.
Meanwhile, a woman is facing a DWI charge after police say she ran a red light and crashed her truck into an HPD patrol car. It happened on West Airport at Fondren. Police say the woman had a young child in the truck with her who was not buckled in. Fortunately, that child was not hurt. The two officers in the patrol car are okay as well. Houston police are asking for your help in identifying a suspect wanted for killing a father outside a business on the west side. Investigators gave us this composite sketch of the man they say shot and killed Miguel Vasquez last Sunday. It was during an attempted robbery. It happened as Vasquez and his daughter were walking to their car in the parking lot of Dave & Buster's off the Katy Freeway. The daughter was not hurt. Police believe the suspect got away in the vehicle seen in this surveillance video. Unfortunately, officers could not determine the make and model, but if you recognize the vehicle or the person in the sketch we just showed you, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. Testimony is expected to resume tomorrow in the Derek Chauvin trial, the Minneapolis police officer accused in the death of George Floyd. Last week, the jury heard from medical and law enforcement experts on the two issues in this case that are key. What exactly killed George Floyd and whether Chauvin violated policies of use of force. And we'll continue streaming the Derek Chauvin trial live on several platforms, including KHOU.com, the KHOU11 mobile app, Roku, and Fire TV. Protesters and counter-protesters clashed in Huntington Beach, California this afternoon. The scuffles taking place at a White Lives Matter protest. The rally is believed to be part of a nationally coordinated effort. Similar protests are supposed to be taking place in other cities. Black Lives Matter activists in Huntington Beach staged a counter-protest. COVID-19 cases are surging in several states, especially the upper Midwest, and now there's a new wrinkle, a shortage of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Here's reporter Nancy Chen.
This week, the nation's supply of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is forecast to plunge about 85%. Contamination issues at a production plant in Baltimore force some 15 million doses to be tossed. Places such as California Santa Clara County are already feeling the impact.
Last week, we actually got a lot of Johnson & Johnson. We had nearly 20,000 doses. Next week, we're only going to get 2,300 doses.
In Michigan, the nation's latest COVID hotspot, Governor Gretchen Whitmer wants the Biden administration to surge vaccine supply. But federal health officials have reportedly suggested the state isn't efficiently administering its doses.
I don't think there's a governor in the country that's leaving any vaccines on the table. And I can tell you that's certainly the case of Michigan. We are getting shots in arms.
For Michigan's sevenfold spike over the past few months, Whitmer blames more contagious variants and behavioral factors.
People are tired and they're moving around more. And this is kind of the combination of things that is contributing to what we're seeing as a large amount of community spread in Michigan right now.
Boston University is joining a growing number of schools requiring students get vaccinated for an expected return to in-person learning in the fall.
It's definitely not a civil rights issue. It's a health issue. Yeah, we should all be protecting each other.
If I know that everyone has been vaccinated and we have that little bubble, I do think I'll be much more comfortable.
Nationwide, more than 1 in 3 Americans have had at least one dose of a vaccine. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
If you live in Harris County, here are your options for getting a vaccination. You can call the registration hotline at 832-927-8787. If you have internet access, you can go to readyharris.org. And you don't have to stay in your county to get a vaccine. Text the word vaccine to 713-526-1111. We'll send you a link to a statewide vaccine sign up. Now to the weather. A Super Sunday fun day as we take a live look outside. Blake, how are things shaping up for the week ahead?
Oh, it's so hard to come to work on a day like today with not a cloud in the sky, but boy, is that going to change as we head into the upcoming week. In fact, we've got a lot of rain chances as we head into the middle and especially the latter part of the week, heading into that all-important next weekend. As we take a live look out over the city of Houston, the west side, the Williams Tower looking pretty good this afternoon. And again, look at that cloudless sky. That, again, is going to change over the course of the next 24 hours or so. In fact, heading into your Monday, you're going to notice a uptick in those clouds and then becoming overcast for most of the week. Again, especially heading into the end of this coming week. 87 degrees so far, the high temperature today at Bush Intercontinental Airport. Again, we continuously are looking for rainfall. We're now almost 5.5 inches below normal for this time of year, and you can see the drought overtaking the state of Texas. And here locally, we now have severe drought showing up in our northeast counties. Abnormally dry here along the I-10 corridor, but that's going to change as well if we don't get some beneficial rain in here. And the good news is it does look like we have that in the forecast. Temperatures right now 87 degrees at Bush Airport, 84 at Hobby Katy, 87 degrees there in Sugar Land. Temperatures will cool on down into those mid to upper 50s as we head into the overnight hours tonight. Temperatures should warm up back into those mid 80s as we head into your Monday. Satellite and radar, not much to show you here locally. Obviously, just a stunning day here across southeast Texas. A lot of rain up here from getting up toward Toronto and Detroit, out towards Chicago and the Arrowhead there of Minnesota. But our weather begins to change. You'll notice this blue area, a lot of frothiness here shaping up here as we head into the next week, draped generally right across the southern U.S. Just going to be kind of a stormy week, it looks like. Not necessarily heavy rain, but just a lot of clouds and a lot of light to moderate rain in the forecast beginning as early as Tuesday. In fact, taking you into the afternoon hours, you see that light rain developing here along the upper Texas coast, and that's going to stay with us, looks like, all the way through the upcoming weekend. So over the next 7 days, 85 degrees as we head into your Monday, 83 degrees on Tuesday, 30% chances of rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You'll notice the temperatures begin to cool down a little bit, down into those mid 70s as we head into next weekend. Rain chances go up 50% as we head into Friday, 30% on Saturday. We're at a 50% chance of rain as we head into your Sunday, but look at all the clouds here as we head into next weekend. So I hope you enjoyed this weekend because I guarantee you next weekend will not be nearly as stunning as what we just got, what we're just wrapping up with, Ron. So again, we need the rain. This is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're looking for some sunshine, it may be quite a while before we have another weekend like what we just saw.
All right. Well, at least we need the rain. We know it's coming. Thank you so much, Blake. That's going to do it for us for now. For all the good folks here at KHOU, I'm Ron Trevino. We'll see you tonight on TV at 10 o'clock.